Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles and Chicago. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Walton in at the 5 down low. Here's Westbrook. Wade with the defensive effort. Right side George. Back to Wade. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Good.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
A nice shot by George.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Clark, I felt like that was a one-time mistake. They've got to know to pay more attention to him than that.
Wade from outside. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Love. Rejected by Pierce. Fires for 3. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the shot goes down. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 4-point game. Harden has a wide open look. And George kicks to Harden. Got a piece of it, but they get it back. Feeds it to George. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Bill Walton. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from George. And so he hits both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Love throws it down.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
It's stolen by McGrady. Here's LeBron.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 8 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, you know, it's still early, partner, but that's what we're seeing so far, and we know what he can do on one of his better days. He's hard to handle.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit. Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Allen for three.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Hardaway. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Chicago leading by 10. Nobody near Allen. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Ray Allen.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Francis passes to Allen. At the elbow, it's Turner. 18 feet out. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Chicago making some changes. Wallace comes in for Miles Turner, and Brogdon subbed in for Steph Curry. Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles. Fredette comes in for Hardaway.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Chicago leads by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Hill. D-Wade out there with Jimmer Fredette. Then it's Walton. And it's Worthy in the power forward position. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Chicago leading by 15. From deep three-point range. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. McGrady dishes to Fredette. Pierce with the steal for the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Curry outside. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Worthy again. Spears. The shot's good from Worthy. Worthy's got his first points in this one. Curry wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Oh!
Nasty. Talk about bringing it.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Pierce kicks to Turner. From deep. Another three for Chicago.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
For Los Angeles, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And both free throws good for James. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry passes to Gasol. Walton with the steal. Rodman kicks to McGrady. James. And LeBron throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Kevin Durant's checked in for Gasol. Paul George comes in for Pierce. Allen's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's James Harden in for Curry. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And George with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Harden kicks to Allen. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Allen's got 11.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Again, Pierce missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks it to Love. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range. Love's got his second bucket. Harden kicks to Turner. Harden dishes to Turner. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. That's in there. Love with the assist. 8 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for him. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Marc Gasol is out there with Paul George. And it's Pierce. And it's Harden in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. For 3, Westbrook. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Chicago leading by 10. Harden the pass to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
That one misses for Westbrook.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Harden. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Los Angeles trails by 12. Westbrook kicks to James. And finished off by LeBron.
And cutting into the lead. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And here's Los Angeles, down by 12. They get it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. The kick out to Pierce. Takes the 3. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's LeBron. And he makes that one. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Los Angeles trails by 12. Here's Westbrook. Here's Love. Rejected by Pierce. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Hardaway's checked in for Pierce. And Curry subbed in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Walton. Hill comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Love throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Rodman with the block. Here's LeBron. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Count it. Durant's got 5 now.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Hardaway dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wallace. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Curry passes to Francis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Right block shot. At the top of the key, Curry. Durant just inside the line. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Hardaway for 3. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. Here's Rodman. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Some changes for Chicago. Allen comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Brogdon subbed in for Curry. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Pierce is checked in for Rodman. Worthy comes in for James. Wade, he's checked in for Grant Hill. And it's Fredette in for Hardaway. Fredette kicks it over to Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
Poked loose. At the top of the key for Det. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Again, Los Angeles.
And a hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Here's Brogdon. Nailed from 3-point land. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Pierce. Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Wade passes to Pierce. Again, Los Angeles. Brogdon off the mark. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. It's Chicago leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Hello and thanks for joining us. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Rodman. Then it's Walton. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Allen with it. Now Pierce defending. Allen dishes to Gasol. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gasol's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Chicago.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him on a rhythm. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. George is checked in for Ray Allen. And then for Los Angeles, Love's checked in for Rodman. And it's LeBron in for Pierce. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, guys, we need to play with pace, and that'll get us some early fast break opportunities. We're playing way too predictable right now, guys.
It's stolen by McGrady. The kick out to Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Los Angeles?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
He hits the second from the line.
Going against Harden has been a big issue for them. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
And he sinks the second.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
Here's McGrady. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Got that one up quick. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. Beyond the arc. A shot by McGrady, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
From deep, George. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles trails by 7. Westbrook kicks to Love. Back to Westbrook. Now the pass to Walton. McGrady dishes to James. Passes it to Walton. And it's Love missing. Chicago leading by 7. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Love against George. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And Gasol sends it back. They recover it.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
The dish to Wade. And again, no good by Chicago.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
George. And George with the stuff.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
McGrady from deep. Harden grabs the miss.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator. Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah.